Marvel Rivals has been out for at least 4 months now, and it's awesome, okay? Everybody has heard about this game. Everybody's mom, dad, and dog have played this game, and I don't know what to say, but I love it. The new game mode, the Clone Rumble game mode, it's amazing. So I wanted to make a little video on my wishlist for characters right now, because I didn't do it in Season 0, and you know, with the fact that they said that there will be a new character every 1.5 months, that means 2 characters on every season. That's going to be amazing. It's going to be so cool. So yeah, I wanted to make a quick wish list of what characters I want to see. And, you know, maybe some season themes if I want to. I don't know. We will see. There is no script in this video. So yeah, let's get started. First, let's start with 2 characters that we've already seen in the game, but they are not yet heroes, but they probably will. And that is Blade and Dracula. I think everybody wants Blade in this game. I don't know how exactly he could work, but he could be cool. Okay, I'm sorry I didn't watch any of the Blade movies. I should. But yeah, he could also come next season or just this year in general. He will 100% come. You know, there are already some leaks about him. So yeah. And Dracula, to be honest, it's just that I feel represented in this game as a Romanian. I really need my Romanian guy, my vampire guy, you know, my king, Dracula, Vlad Țepeș, you know, let's go. I just need him. You know, this is how I'll feel if they add Dracula to the game. Which I don't exactly know how I'd feel, but yeah, let's go. Vampires, Romania. Ooh, let's go. Now, the next 2 characters, I think only one of them could work in this game. And when I say only one of them, I mean both could work, but only one of them. They couldn't be both in the game, okay? And that is Morph and Mystique. Now, how exactly would they work in the game? Well, it's quite simple, really. You know how when you copy someone with Loki's ultimate, they seem like you're part of your team? Okay, so if you copy an enemy, he seems like he's part of the enemy team. He has the red name and the red health bar for a time until he shoots, okay? So imagine that, but just an ability, you know, like the spy from TF2. I just want a spy character in this game so much, and I think it will be so cool. I think Mystique will work a lot better here than Morph, but Morph could also have the ability to transform into anyone from his team at the same time, which could be cool, and I don't know, I just want a spy character. It will be very awesome. Now, I have a few more X-Men that I want to talk about, so let's get over them. So, Gambit would be pretty cool. He could, you know, he could use his stuff as a melee and shoot his cards. That could also, you know, heal people. Maybe say make him a strategist, put more players into that role. I would play him, and you know, he could have an ultimate where he makes his stuff full with kinetic energy, and you know, just does a lot of damage. That will be pretty cool. I think, like, I don't know, let's say like Genji from Overwatch, like his Dragon Blade. That could work. That would be awesome. And you know, he could have other abilities, but I don't know. I'm not a game designer. I don't know. I'm just spitting out ideas here. Nightcrawler could also be pretty cool. He could teleport. He could also teleport to you, and he could do a lot of stuff. He could use those 2 blades that he sometimes has. I don't know. I'm not a big X-Men reader, but you know, the ones that he has in X-Men 97, let's say. Yeah, it will be cool. It will be awesome. He could be also strategist. I don't really have a lot of ideas for Vanguards here. Emma Frost could be one, I guess, but yeah, I don't know. Emma Frost could be a Vanguard if they add her. I want that Invisible Woman to be a Vanguard, but yeah, it doesn't matter now. Okay, the next season is going to be Hellfire Gala themed, I think, you know, because of the little teaser that they got on the President Loki skin. You know, there's a Hellfire Gala logo there. So yeah, I think there will be a lot more X-Men. So let's talk about 2 X-Men that I want to come next season the most, and that is Jean Grey and Cyclops, Scott Summers. Now, Jean could have some fiery powers or something. She would wear like any of the 3 roles, a Vanguard, a strategist, or a duelist. I think she would work, but I think the most important thing is that she has a revive ability, you know, like Phoenix from Valorant. That would be interesting. I don't know. Again, I'm not a game designer. I don't know how these things work. So yeah, Phoenix, yeah, that could be cool. And for Scott, he could be a sharpshooter type character. You know, that could kill he could KO the flying characters more easily with his eye blasting ability. You know, he could shoot a beam like Iron Man does, or he could shoot a precise shot that does a lot of damage. And for his ultimate, he could take his goggle offs and kill everyone in his line of sight, similar to Cassidy from Overwatch. That could be cool. I don't know. I know, we don't need more flying characters. But Nova would be cool. Okay, I love Nova. He could be pretty cool. I don't know exactly what he could do, but he could be a pretty good duelist if they add him. Or they could make him a strategist and give the strategist role a flying character. I don't know how they'll do that, but that will be, I don't know, interesting. Yeah, Nova. Now, a character that I could also want in this game, and is going to be my last for this section, is Spider-Man, or should I say Miles Morales, if you want to say it like that. Now, I think that Miles is unique enough from Peter to be his own different character. I think he could be an easier version of the Spider-Man we already have in this game, the duelist version. I think Miles could be a strategist, and he will be mainly focused on combat with his web shooters, you know, not like Spydei already has them, where he has just 5. I think Miles could shoot more of them, and he could use his lighting for stuff. I don't know. I have no idea. He could have a big lighting sword as his ultimate, as he did in a recent comic. You could also give him a vampire skin, because I don't know if he's still a vampire right now in the comics. I'm not up to date with them. I should read some. But yeah, Miles Morales could be an easier counterpart to Spider-Man for the people who want to play Spider-Man but don't have the skill. Yeah, that could be pretty cool, at least in my opinion. But let's say some big villains that could have their own seasons and maybe come later to the game, because I think this game needs a lot more villains. Now, let's start this section easy with characters that we already have seen that will probably get their own seasons as the big bad. That is Null and Ultron. We have already seen Null in the trailer, and Null has already been leaked as a strategist, but I think it would be pretty cool if they both got a season. Now, for their skins, I think the Null season team should be Venomized version of the characters. That could be awesome, and I really want a symbiote Spider-Man. And for Ultron, we could have, I don't know, a robot skins. I don't know. That could be interesting, but we will see. We will see. Now, I think with the popularity of the MCU, there is a no-brainer that Thanos will get his own season eventually. At least I hope so, or at least he should be playable. So yeah, Thanos is a pretty good season, big villain. I think that Mr. Sinister could work as a X-Men teamed villain, X-Men season teamed villain. That would be pretty interesting. Again, I don't know very much about these characters in the comics. I've read a few Thanos comics. I've read very little Mr. Sinister comics, so I'm sorry if I'm not saying too much. I just think that these guys could be pretty cool. Mephisto could be a big bad for a magic themed season. And no, I know, not magic, magic like the magic thing, not the magic, the character, magic. He could work as a big villain, and maybe a reference to One More Day. I don't know. I just want. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. And my last idea could be Kingpin, and for a street level season, if they want to cool things a bit off. I think Daredevil could also obviously appear in this season. Maybe even Echo with the new MCU thing they did with her. I don't know if Echo and Kingpin have any relationship in the comics. But yeah, I don't know, that could also be awesome. Now, the last section of this video will be a bit random, okay? This is a collab section, you know? If they wanted to make collab characters from different franchises that Marvel has collabed over the years. Now, I don't think this will happen, okay? There's like a 0.0000001% that this will happen, but I think it would be interesting. So yeah, here's some of my choices if they will do that, but they won't. But in case of whatever I wanted to say, that I called it. So yeah, let's go quick over them. Batman, he could work. But DC and Marvel have collabed over the years, and they could do it again. So yeah, Batman could be interesting, or Superman, or whatever DC character they want. But I think everyone will love Batman. Jonesy from Fortnite, you know, because Disney now owns a bit of Epic Games, and Disney owns Marvel. I think Jonesy from Fortnite would be pretty funny. Yeah, let's go. Invincible from Invincible. I love Invincible right now. They could add him. He's cool. He collabed with Spider-Man. And yeah, he would be pretty awesome. And Deku / Midoriya, you know, the hero from Japan. The faces of heroes in Japan mangas. And yeah, that would be awesome. I don't know what else to say. This will also add any other character from My Hero Academia, but I think Deku is the coolest. And yup. Now, tell me in the comments if I've missed anyone, or tell me just what characters do you want to see in Marvel Rivals. But for now, I was Spydei, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.